Yes guys, what is happening? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So today it is Tuesday the 14th of March, which means on Sunday we have the marathon in Barcelona. So what I wanted to walk you through today was what's going to be happening over the next 5 days. So this is what a lot of people have a little bit of a less understanding about in terms of how do you prepare for a race, the food that goes with it, etc. So I'm literally going to walk you through what the next 5 days look like based on my schedule. So it always starts with obviously tomorrow. Wednesday we fly out, so tomorrow morning we're flying out to Barcelona, me and Ben, Gaz and John and all that are coming out a little bit later in the week, Friday and Saturday. Abby's always joining us on the Saturday as well. So me and Ben are travelling down first, and we're getting straight into it as soon as we get there. So as you can see there, as soon as we get there, we've got 10k of intervals, which is tapered intervals, so it's not a major, it's just like marathon miles, getting used to the environment, getting used to the the type of track or the road, and just getting some miles in the legs, because last time I ran was Sunday, and then the next time I run, which will be Friday, which we'll come on to. And then the second thing we're going to be doing is getting a food shop, because if you don't know, a lot of food is going to be getting consumed, a lot of carbohydrates are going to get consumed, so we need to prep for that tomorrow when we arrive for Thursday onwards. And then just assess our situation, obviously Airbnb, sleeping arrangements, cooking arrangements, stuff like that. Just basically getting a gist of where we're at, so we can start to plan for the next few days, because obviously I'm working out there as normal, being online, so on Thursday and Friday I need to find somewhere that I can base out of as well. So yeah, just a few things to do with the Wednesday when we get there, a little bit of admin, but obviously Thursday, and this is where the prep really starts for the marathon. So we're going to be aiming for a high amount of carbohydrates, and then we'll taper this down over the next few days. So I did trial this in the previous run for the 34k, roughly around 8 grams per kg of carbs of body weight. So for example, if you are 100 kilograms, that's around 800 to 1,000 grams of carbs, which is a hell of a lot of carbohydrates to consume. But that's going to top up glycogen stores, which is going to allow you to perform well on the day. So we're going to start off really high, around 8 to 10 grams on the Thursday. Majoritively just going to be from carbohydrates, try and minimize fat, minimize protein. That's going to give us the best bang for our buck. With that is going to come some digestive issues, I can imagine, or you want to utilize some of that energy. So I'll be training full body, well, upper body as well, and get a little bit of a pump on, getting that glycogen into play, and obviously walking around a bit will help as well, because if you try and eat 10 grams of carbs per kg of body weight and sit on your arse all day, you're going to struggle to move, you're mentally going to be fatigued, etc. So a little bit of movement on the Thursday, a little bit of an upper body session just to flush some of that out, and that'll be the final session in regards to training. Friday, same again, so we're going to taper down a little bit, so more towards like 6 to 8 grams per kg of body weight of carbs, so that's more like 750 grams. From there, we're going to start the salt on meals. So with salt on meals, what that does is helps with electrolytes, sodium, keeping water in the system, which again is going to help us with distance. Again, there's other fueling strategies with that we can come on to. And again, electrolytes, which is the other fueling part, electrolyte tabs every single day, so just take them on a daily basis and get them in the system as well. And then on Friday we've also got the last run of the prep, which is a 6k easy run, so that's just going to be literally to shake out the legs. You can do that on the Saturday if you want to, if you're a little bit of nerves, a little bit of jitters, but we're going to do it on the Friday just so we've got a full day to recover on the Saturday, which I'll come on to. And then Saturday, the last day before the race, so 6 grams of carbs per kg, so we should taper down that again so we don't have any digestive issues. And then I'm going to try and push the majority of the carbs towards the end of the day. That's just so that there's enough in the system going into Friday. I'm sure there will be with the 3 days of carb loading. And then on the Saturday, obviously, as I said, we're going to be resting up a lot. A little bit of sightseeing, but not too much on the legs. Just chill out a little bit there. Just focus on, resting up, watching loads of YouTube, talking about the race, getting prepared, grabbing our numbers, all that sort of good stuff. And sightsee, and Abby's obviously joining us on that day as well. And then on the day as well, stick to foods that we're familiar with. So for me, it's just going to be things that I know. I'm not going to go out and go and choose something new or go for a mad meal. I'm just going to stick to basic foods, loads of bagels, loads of oats, loads of rice, chicken, etc. Stuff that I know that I'm relatively fine with, because the last thing that you want to do is you want to affect the digestive system by having food that you're not really familiar with or you don't really agree with. So finding foods there, that's what Wednesday's job is for, to just get the basics. You know, even if it'd be good if you can find at Aldi or something similar, or a Lidl, we know what they stock. So I'll just go and grab an Aldi food shop. I think Aldi is in Spain. Yes, it is, because there's one by the apartment. So yeah, just get an Aldi food shop and just stick to what we sort of know. And then the race day, so a couple of things regarding fueling for the race during the race. So aiming for around, a good estimate is around 0.75 grams of carbs per kg of body weight every hour. So what that is for me is around 60, I'm like say, I forgot what it is now, but I'm aiming for around one gel every half an hour or half a chew every half an hour, roughly to 20 to 30 minutes. And that's under, that's underdosing a little bit. Again, because I know that they don't sit the best on my stomach. So you can have gels, but I'm sticking to half a chew, which is around 20 to 25 grams every 20 to 30 minutes throughout the race. And then at the 2 hour mark, I'm going to have a caffeine gel. That's just because I don't need caffeine because I love caffeine. But obviously you need a little extra push going into the second half of the race and keep that topped up. On top of that, obviously water. So there'll be stations every 5 kilometers, I believe. So I'll make sure that I'm having a drink every 30 minutes, every station, which is roughly 5k. And that'll be just like 100 or 200 mils of water, not sitting on my stomach, but literally to wash down gels. Keep take a salt tablet as well in case I need that. Just basically every single station. I did it last time at the marathon. Just make sure I drink at every station because it's hotter than here. I'll be sweating a lot more. I just want to keep that stocked up as much as possible. Make sure you're hydrated because that's one thing that affected my marathon last time. I know that a lot of people think about the carb element, but they forget about the water, hydration, electrolyte element, which is massively important for reducing cramps, obviously stitches as well, and keeping you going for longer. So that's massively, massively important. So that's just a little bit of an overview of what the next 5 days looks like. Obviously, we're planning on getting as much content out over the next 5 days in terms of travel day. Every single day, we'll try and get something out and give you a little bit of an insight into what we're doing in the lead up to race. And then obviously take my camera for the race as well. So yeah, super excited. Rest of the week, try and rest up. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit tired. So rest up, get ready to go tomorrow. And then, see you in Barcelona. Let's go.